everyone. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about creativity and breaking the rules. I get a lot of comments, and I had one a couple of months ago about a drawing I did and how all my proportions were off, and that I'm only on YouTube teaching you art on YouTube and it's all an ego thing, and that I shouldn't even be teaching art. And I regularly get comments about my drawings and how I do everything wrong. And I really wanted to get on. I've been on YouTube for 2 years, and I've never been about creatively, I have never been about following the rules. I never went to school for art. I create because I love creating, and there is a whole group of people on the other side of this camera out there in YouTube land who want to create for the sake of creating, for the simple joy of creating. And it can be very frustrating when you go online and you try to find, classes, information, anything on drawing, sketching, or creating that's not all about following the rules and realism. And my style of art has nothing to do with following the rules or realism. My style of art is just having fun, exploring different ways of drawing, and I'm sharing with people on the other side of this camera and out there in YouTube my passion and my creative process. And so my creative process, I guess, is different than anyone else's. And I would assume that most artists have their own creative process. Now, when I'm drawing in my sketchbook, I honestly don't usually keep my sketches. I'll keep them for a while, and then I'll recycle them. I'm not selling them. I'm having fun. I'm having fun on YouTube, and I'm sharing my way of doing things. And I have found such a great community of folks out there who are looking for a fun way to draw and maybe don't want to follow the rules and maybe just want to feel like, this is fun and exciting to do. I'm doing this video because I want to encourage anyone who's interested in learning to draw, or interested in painting, or interested in any kind of creative endeavor to jump in with both feet and let go of following, almost like you don't need to follow the rules when you're drawing. You don't need to follow the rules when you're putting paint on a canvas. It ultimately, at the end of the day, does it really matter if you followed the rules or not? At the end of the day, what matters is that you had fun, you enjoyed yourself, you became less stressed, you found a little joy in your life. The world is a very stressful place, and most of us are working hard and raising kids, and the day is so busy, you might have 10 minutes to draw. So in that 10 minutes, if you put rules around yourself and you're trying to create in perfectly because someone told us we had to do it a certain way, and if we don't do it that way, then it's wrong and your art is terrible. Well, that's just a big fat lie. It's not true at all. Get your crayons out, get your pencils out, get whatever supplies you have, and just have a good time for the sake of having a good time. It's art. It's sketching, it's drawing. You're bringing your inner child out. You're not striving for perfection. Every video that I have, and maybe I'll include in the description some of my first videos, but everything's a learning curve. Art is a learning curve, drawing is a learning curve, YouTube is a learning curve. If you come to my channel and you're watching my videos because you want to learn the perfect way to draw, well, this isn't the right channel. If you come to my channel and you watch my videos because you want to have fun, and you want to have fun with drawing and creating and painting, and just sort of know that it's okay to do it your own way, and that it's okay if your art looks a little weird or wonky, then you're in the right place, because that's what my art channel is all about, and that's what my videos are all about. I have sold my paintings. My paintings have sold. I've given them to organizations to auction off for charities and that kind of thing. I love my art, and other people love my art, and I get pictures of people with my art hanging in their home. So it took a long time for me to get from you know, being this shy person about doing my art and feeling like it's not good enough, to me selling my art, my paintings, not my drawings. And now I'm sharing sort of my drawing more so than my paintings, but I share my drawing process just because it's fun, you're letting loose, you're being creative, and it's so good for you. It is so good for you to do something that you love for the sake of doing something that you love, not because you want to be the best at it, not because it has to be perfect. You're doing it because it's fun. And what is wrong with doing something like art, drawing, painting, creating, sculpting, whatever it is? You're doing it for fun. You're not doing it because you have to follow the rules. So I encourage anyone who's interested in an art journey or wanting to learn how to draw, paint, create, to jump in with both feet, have zero expectations of the outcome, you know, get messy with your art and just have fun. Because at the end of the day, when you lay your head down on the pillow, like, I hope you had some fun in your day. And I hope that, you know, creating, because I see a lot of videos actually on YouTube. Charlie is my dog, he won't stop barking. But I see a lot of, I saw some videos on YouTube about we are put on earth to create. Like, we're here to create. And I believe there's some truth to that. I feel so connected to the universe or to whatever it is, source. I feel so connected when I'm drawing and creating, and it fills my heart and soul with a sense of peace and joy. And so I hope that when you watch my videos and when you're drawing along with me, that you feel at the end of it self-acceptance, peace, joy, a little happiness. You know, that's what I'm doing on YouTube. That's why I'm here, to show you that, you know what, this is fun and exciting and it's art and there are no rules. There are no rules. You can do whatever you want. I request you to name a famous artist or an artist that you love in the comment section who broke the rules when creating art, and know that rules are just made up rules. And sure, maybe people say, well, you have to know the rules to break the rules. You have to learn how to do it the right way before you can do it the wrong way. No, that's not true. You could just do it the wrong way from the start and then learn the way you want to learn. You don't have to learn the way people tell you you have to learn. I have read quotes by artists who have said it took them years to unlearn what they learned in school, to remember and discover that childlike curiosity that they had entering art school and that they had before, you know, before they even became famous. They had to unlearn everything that they learned. Because if everyone is creating everything exactly the same, if we are all doing everything exactly the same, then you know what? There is no creativity. Creativity is gone. So do we want creativity to be gone, or do we want to embrace the process of just self-discovery and discovering what we love creatively by making a mess, by doing bad drawings, by creating messy, ugly, wonky, authentic art that is true to yourself? So I want to thank everyone who has been following me on this journey. I want to thank everyone who's purchased my ebook on drawing faces. I want to thank everyone who has joined my Facebook group called Krista Irene Art Community, who are sharing their most amazing art. I love all of it. It is so much fun to see what other people are creating from my videos. I'm honored and grateful and thankful to everyone on my YouTube channel who has joined me on this journey of creating authentic art from your heart in your own way. So thank you so much. And I think the purpose of this video was just, you know what? Creativity comes from within and it doesn't come from a rule book. So embrace the creativity you have from within and join me on this art journey. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Happy sketching, happy creating, and happy rule breaking.